Here. Today I'm going to take a plain white envelope and turn it into a festive gift bag. Start by sealing the envelope. Then, on what will be the bottom of the bag, place a spiderweb doily on the corner. This will be the stencil for when we spritz it with ink. I used 2 colors of ink, so I needed 2 spritzers. I filled them about halfway with rubbing alcohol and added 3 to 4 drops of ink. The inks I used here are Tangerine Tango and Rich Razzleberry. Keeping a good distance away, begin spritzing over the entire surface, alternating colors. Careful not to spray too close. This could saturate the paper, causing the ink to bleed under the stencil. Remove the spiderweb doily. Isn't that beautiful? It wows me every time I see it. Even the underside of the doily is beautiful. I will definitely save it for a future project. Now flip over the envelope and repeat the spritzing process. Here I got a little spray happy and the paper is oversaturated, so the ink bled under the stencil. Allow the paper to dry. The rubbing alcohol dries quickly, so only a few minutes is needed. Now we're ready to turn this envelope into a bag. At the top of the bag, measure 1 to 2 inches and cut. The amount you measure and cut depends on how tall you want the bag. My bag here is going to be more square shaped. Now we're going to score the sides. I prefer using a stylist when scoring on thin paper. I scored the sides and bottom at 1/2 inch. Whoops. Make sure it's secured properly. I flip it over to make sure it's scored on the underside as well. At the scored lines, begin to fold. At the corners of the underside of the bag, fold into triangles. Use heavy-duty double-sided tape to glue the flaps to the bottom of the bag. And now you have a bag. I used rich raspberry cotton ribbon for the handles of the bag. I just kind of eyeballed it a bit to see how I like it and how long I want it. And then I used my snips and cut it. Then I just used that piece to measure my second handle. I stapled the ribbon to the bag to make sure it stayed on pretty secure. Now, I just had a regular stapler, and so it was kind of tricky, but if you have a smaller stapler or maybe a craft stapler, this part would be a lot easier. So now I have my handles stapled to the bag, and the staples are showing through, so I want to just cover it with some decorative Halloween washi tape. Now I made sure my seam of my tape was on the crease of the bag so it wouldn't be seen. I just make sure it's nice and secure, and my bag is finished. Just needs a couple finishing touches. So I die cut this little witch's hat and the boo. I added some baker's twine and I clipped it all to the bag with a mini clothespin. And there we go, it's all done. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this project.